Hey friends, welcome back to Law Creations. What you're looking at here is my newest pickup from Boss Fight Studios, Vitruvian Hack series. This is Series 2, Lord Vehemous, Dragon Cult War Priest. And I've been eyeballing this guy for quite some time and finally purchased him. And just by looking at him without taking him out of the package, I have to say he looks pretty awesome. As you know, Boss Fight Studios offers awesome accessories with their figures. They never lack in that category. Their sculpts are really nice. And for a 3 3/4 inch figure, 1/18 scale, you can't go wrong with the amount of detail and the amount of passion that is put into their sculpts and into their work. So I didn't mind pulling the trigger on this guy. So Lord Vehemous, Dragon Cult War Priest. Let's take a look at the back of the packaging. These are all the characters in Series 2. I had Felonius, who is a real awesome figure. A Knight of Asperity, which is another awesome figure. And just pick this guy up. And I'll probably pick up, I'm not interested in Lance Steelblade. I'll probably pick up the Conquerors, the Orc, and the Blasted Land Orc. Narissa, not too interested in. Aspen, probably not. But this guy has a pretty cool write-up. He's a self-proclaimed leader of a sect which worships dragons as avatars of the gods. He is a self-proclaimed leader, worship dragons, and he has a army. He has followers who are granted supernatural powers by drinking dragon blood. The blood has addictive properties and causes physical deformities, but dragon cult members do not care. The telepathic powers, immunity, disease, and tolerance to pain they gain are worth it. So that's a pretty intense write-up. It's pretty cool write-up. I love how Boss Fight always gives a historical documentation behind their characters. And he just looks like an awesome figure. So let's take him out of the package. As you know, Boss Fight offers, very easy unpackaging, so you don't have to ruin any of your plastic. It just slides out as such, which is awesome artwork on this particular card. I really like that look. He looks pretty menacing and looks really awesome. So we'll put that aside, and then out here, these just plastic just pops out as such, which is pretty nice. If I can get it out. There we go. And he can be put back rather easily and rather nicely without anything ruined. But he'll be displayed. And here he is here. So let me pause it. Let me take out every individual piece, and we'll go over the figure. We'll go over the accessories. And we'll see if we get him in some cool poses and check out this guy's value and see if he's worth a pickup from you folks. Okay, so let's journey together and check this guy out. So give me a moment, and I'll be back, and we'll check him out. Welcome back, guys. Here's Vehemous out of the package. As you can see, I'll let the figure speak for itself. Sometimes that's the best way to get a good look at a figure. Just take a close look at it. Check out the sculpt. Check out the armor. Check out the cloth here, and all the details in the belt and the boots. Just the armor is amazing. You can tell they tried to sculpt like a dragon style armor on him, and all the details that went into that particular armor piece, and all the forearm pieces, shoulder. So this guy is all armored out, and they did a really nice job with the sculpt work on this and the paint work. It looks dirtied. It looks worn, and definitely a nice touch with the blue underneath. I do like the blue color for this guy. It's unique. It's different. And yeah, really nice head sculpt with a scar across his left eye. If you guys can see that. Really nice head sculpt. And he's got, like most boss fight, he's got an amazing range of motion for his head. He looks up, looks down, really nice, all the way down. So the head pose can really make a nice menacing pose for the character, which is nice. Nice swivel here, little crunch. Boss fight, it's their normal, typical articulation, which is always really nice. It's this particular figure, and I know I've said it before, makes me glad I'm a 1/18 scale collector. Mainly, I do collect other scales, but I wish there was more 1/18 scale figures like this. This one's amazing. So let's give you a look at the figure one more time, folks, and just check them out. I really like the belt and all the individual gold paintwork on the the ring, the little dots, the belt buckle. They did a really nice job with this figure. So on the back as well, you can tell he's kind of an older, wiser warrior with the gray hair. So it gave him an older, more distinct look, which is nice. So yeah, this figure is pretty awesome. Really like it a lot. Let's take a look at what he comes with. He comes with an alternate skull head. Really nice sculpt work, and they even captured the red scarring on the skull. I wish I could sculpt like this. Your imagination would run wild. This is years and years of practice. And all that practice pays off in beautiful sculpt work, which boss fight always has. You have this staff with a big old, that thing hits you, man, you would know about it. Nice weapon. I wouldn't even know what to call it, but it looks really nice. It's kind of a spear at the bottom here, which is really nice. Nice weapon. Comes with that. Comes with this weapon, which is pretty cool. Same style, but just swinging, and you can get some momentum behind it. And he's definitely prepared for battle with these particular weapons. Really nice paintwork on there. Nice looking handle. I love the gold with the silver. Looks real nice. So, and for more weapons, he came with a sword, a nice looking sword, as most boss fight characters do. Very nicely sculpted. Like I said, I like the gold with the silver and the blue handle. This is super nice. And it comes with its own sheath. As such, the sheath is really nice. I don't have much negative to say about this guy at all. I haven't run into it yet. You keep hearing me say very nice, and that's honestly what I mean. It makes me glad I'm a 1/18 scale collector. And especially for, fantasy line, boss fight really steps up their game with accessories. And let's see, it comes with this particular cape, which I would imagine goes around back here, would be my guess. I don't believe it's the front. I believe it goes on the back. Nicely sculpted here. Nice shading, nice gray touch with the into the brown. Buckles are painted. They really do a good job with their paintwork. Comes with I imagine, a dragon type of style book. Being high priest, dragon cult war priest, I imagine he's got to have some spells and different write-ups about different things. So I imagine that's what this is. Wow, they really loaded the accessories with this guy. And this helmet, get a load of this helmet. Look at the sculpt work on that. That's really amazing. Beautiful piece. Really nice. I'm not saying much. I'm just letting the piece speak for itself. Sometimes I think us guys that review things, and like I say, I'm not a professional reviewer, but we that review things sometimes spoil the image. You know, sometimes it can speak for itself. But nice dry brush and nice painting on this particular mask. I really love the sculpt of that. And it comes with some fur shoulder pads, as such here, which there's some holes here. So I imagine the cape would kind of go on the back, and then these would go on top of that, so to hold everything in place. So they held nothing back. That's really nice. And I'll dress this guy up in a moment. I'll do him off camera, so I don't waste more time just trying to put pieces on him. And it comes with a nice knife with a sheath, just like the sword, but smaller. So very nice, with nice leather straps, and I like the gold, the blue. It's a very nice color scheme, which I like a lot. And to finish it off, it came with 2 extra hands, which seem pretty identical to the hands he has here. Maybe with wider grips, so you can hold more. So they held nothing back with the accessories with this guy. So let me get him armored up. Let me get him dressed up, and we'll come back and we'll check him out, okay? Welcome back, folks. Here he is, pretty much all armored up with his weapons and accessories in hand. His sword and his knife are sheathed. He's got his mask on, which fits beautifully, perfectly over his eyes. And you can see his eyes through the opening real nice. So this guy really has a pretty menacing look to him. Which, I have to say, this is probably my favorite boss fight figure so far to date. He just, with all the accessories and the look, it's just really nice. And I have to give him my recommendation to any 1/18 scale fantasy fan. Definitely a must for your collection. He looks really awesome. So just wanted to share him with you guys. And you could probably get him in some really nice poses, some really nice displays, and have to make a display for this guy too. Give him a home, which he's worthy of. So really nice figure. My favorite so far from Boss Fight Studios. They do a bang up job for a 1/18 scale. To get this much detail in such a small figure, kudos to them. Great work, and really happy. So highly recommended, guys. Lord vehemous, Dragon Cult Priest. Okay, Series 2, Boss Fight Studios. Thank you if you made it this long. I appreciate it. Please like, please subscribe, and comment below, okay? Thank you, guys.